How are we doing, everyone? So, one of the most common questions that we get from World Music Method students is, are there any suggested listening playlists available? And sadly the answer has always been no. Until today, that is. So, we're going to try and make an effort now to bring you a playlist each week on Sunday that you can listen to over the coming 7 days. 7 songs by myself or one of the other tutors. Maybe what we're working on, what we're listening to, what we're being influenced to, or just what we've discovered recently. So, the first tune is by a band called Yuma from Tunisia, acoustic duo. The song's called Smek. The first time I heard this I heard a remix of this and I just couldn't get it out of my head. I had to find out who the original artist was. And I'll probably be listening to it every day for a couple of weeks now. Really relaxing tune, really soulful. You know, like a lot of songs I listen to, it's one of the things where I don't speak the language, but I can still really kind of feel the emotion. Really powerful song. Now the next song, yesterday I was playing a festival in Cardiff in Wales with a band from Senegal, a kora player called Modern Jai. He comes from a really well-known family of griots in Senegal. And in my early 20s I used to work over there a lot, playing with him and his whole family. And this is a song by basically his family band, and a version by one of his uncles, solo Cissokho. The song's called Konkuba. Actually, it was quite funny because the first time I played that song, I wasn't, when I learnt it, I didn't have the drum kit present, so I didn't actually, because I was just learning with the kora player, I learnt the whole song on feeling on the offbeat rather than on the beat, so it was actually really confusing the first time I played with a drum beat. It's really hard to unlearn the groove when you've picked it up on the wrong side for the first time. Next is by La Perla. This is a Colombian vocal percussion group. They're actually going to be playing tomorrow at our World Music Method Presents Monday night session. If you're ever in London, we have a concert and jam session every Monday, different band from different part of the world. This is one of my favourite bands of this century, basically. So you've got to check those out. Then last week, for the first time, I was playing Afghan music. This is a completely new experience to me. The guy I was playing with sent me 5 songs to learn. He played 2 of them and then did another 8 songs that I'd never heard before. So I was hearing it on stage for the first time, which was a great experience. You know, I love testing myself like that. Favourite gigs are those when I don't know the songs or any of the musicians. Best place to learn. So, laying down giving you a track by Ahamd Zahir, which is one of the kind of idols of the guy I was playing with. Now next is Yoka by Niwel Tsumbu. This is an album he did quite a while ago, and I've always heard him, he's one of our tutors here, I've always heard him jamming around with this song. It's mad, you know, the timing is really interesting. It's tracks come to the end. I've probably talked too long. So basically, Yoka's a tune he learnt from an old guitarist he saw from the village once, by the side of the road, playing this song, and he just watched him, followed him around, tried to learn that song. The guy was trying to hide it from him at first, but he's got a great ear, so he picked that up and put that on, or his version of it on one of his albums. Whole album's great as well. That's my favourite tune. Now, a couple weeks ago as well, the World Music Method Monday night shows we've been doing, we had Caco Barros from Brazil, and the playlist he sent me to learn was classic Brazilian 70s, 80s popular material, but really well curated. There's a ton of Brazilian songs out there, huge recording industry. but it felt like he had really kind of defined some of the most amazing songs in the set list he has. So by Gilberto Gil, this is a song called Palco. If you're not that familiar with Brazilian music, this would be a great place to start and just look for connected materials like that. And I'm going to finish off to keep you dancing, or just get you starting dancing, a song called Fanda Nayo by Alka Mbumba. Now, this is a Congolese gospel singer. I heard this tune about 2 years ago, and I was listening to it once a day for probably a couple of months. It's like, again, I don't understand the language, but I understand the emotion and the feeling. It's a gospel song, so it's a very spiritual track. There's an amazing live video as well. If you look up this song, you'll on YouTube, you'll find it. What's really interesting is it starts upbeat in the seven, the dancing part of Congolese music, and then it goes to a much more subtle, broken down vocal section, and that section is led by a female vocalist, and it's really nice to hear what female voices can do in Congolese music sometimes, because a lot of those bands are very male. Lead singers are male, so this is a great track. A lot of time Congolese music will start gentle and then build up to the dancing section. This one goes completely in opposite direction, and I think it's a piece that you really need to hear. So check out that over the next 7 days, and we'll be bringing you another playlist next week.